at least 8 dead and 136 injured after a blast at a religious school in Peshawar, Pakistan. An explosion at a religious seminary in Peshawar has killed at least 8 people and injured 136 others, including children. This is 2020's deadliest attack on Pakistani civilians since the stock exchange shooting that occurred in Karachi in June. Police said the ball bearings were used in the explosives, showing the attackers desired mass casualties and maximum damage. The Pakistani government has confirmed that the attack is considered an act of terrorism. No group has claimed responsibility for the attack, but the Pakistani Taliban released a statement denying any involvement and condemned the religious school's targeting as a reprehensible act.
All right, so...
Do you think this is sectarianism, Armin, in the Peshawar area? I mean... What do you think? Like,
what I'm worried about is if I look at the comment section and see some people saying, I hope there's no atheist saying, well, this was a religious school, so whatever. Do you think I'm going to get any of that once I go to the comments?
I mean, if we do, we can rip them a new asshole. I would just like to highlight, I know what is in the news articles, titles of this is a little different. The latest articles that I have read gave the number at 8 fatalities and 136 injuries. That's the latest update that I have seen.
Just a question. Sorry, was this religious school? Because I was also paying attention like that. Was it like Shia or
yes.
Okay. So obviously the outcomes research suggests that this is Sunnis attacking Shias, and they're trying to get the Shias to react against Sunnis. And if the Shias know what's best for them, they wouldn't retaliate because that's exactly what the people who did the attack want, right? And sorry, we know this was Taliban or
No, the Taliban not only did not claim it, they actually condemned it.
Yeah, but that was Pakistani Taliban, right?
Yes.
Okay, so and Peshawar is right on the border of Afghanistan, so who knows?
Right. Yep.
Afghanistan.
And there's tons of Afghanis in Peshawar as well. So we don't know if this is, there could be lots of different actors,
right,
or lots of different motivations.
So I mean, the Taliban doesn't. Again, every situation is different, but Taliban would like more Afghanis to be united against foreign forces. So, internal Muslim on Muslim violence. I mean, it's not. Again, there are many exceptions. The Taliban doesn't have a consistent track record, but this is more of ISIS, like fits more within ISIS's agenda. Than Taliban's agenda. Again, there are so many exceptions, and it really depends on a specific political thing that happened at the time. But usually, if they say this was not us, it's not them, because they don't shy away from taking credit for attacks like this. I mean, that's the entire point of attacks like this, so that they could take credit for it. And usually, if nobody shows up to take credit for it, it's usually because the intention is for people to keep guessing and attacking retaliate against multiple potential groups who are being accused, right?
Yeah, just chaos and discord.
Yes. All right, let me actually see. You guys have anything to say? Oh, let me say something.
The only reason I brought up the Afghani position in terms of that is I know that there's a history of different tribal entities fighting against each other. I mean, after Russia left, they had this internalized civil war for so long, and then whatever's going on with Pakistan, and then it definitely has a more ISIS thing, but it's hard to know in that area since there's just so many variety of actors. particularly since no one's claimed responsibility. And I wanted to make one more point that they were brought up the ball bearings. They were saying for multiple casualties. I think it was actually to cause the most injuries, like also the injuries, and then to be as painful and horrific as possible for the injured. It's really a horrific and reprehensible, horrendous thing.
Yeah, I think what I meant was that people could succumb to their injuries.
Yeah, I just meant the heinousness of wanting to hurt people in this way with as much shrapnel as possible is just really, really heinous.
It's a extremely scary form of attack. The ball bearings, when I heard that, I was shaken. Because if you've seen what shrapnel and ball bearings can do to a human's body, it's horrifying. And
it's like a shotgun. It's like buckshot.
Yeah, it's brutal. So the attack was caused with at least 5 kilograms of high quality explosive brought into the lecture hall with a bag. It was placed where was it? It was placed near the speaker, I believe. The people were there to see an influential cleric named Rahimullah Haqqani. So I tried looking up to see like if that guy is a Shia. It was all in Urdu, so I couldn't tell. But it's just really heartbreaking.
Is that the video I sent you where the religious cleric was saying something and the video was like, and then you see the explosion right next to him? I don't know. We can't show that, by the way. I don't think we can show that.
Yeah,
but that was the video.
We watched footage of the bombing together.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It was one of the scariest things I've ever seen.
By the way, the comments are. I was right about the prediction. The comments, some of them are really bad. I will highlight the comments. I do want to address somebody in the live chat who was trying to make a point and was telling somebody that they're gonna go behead them as a way to make a point. I don't care if you're making a point. I don't care if you were making a different point other than actually beheading somebody. That kind of language would not be tolerated here. I give them a timeout and they're crying about a 300-second time, and they're like, "Oh, unban me." I give them a 300-second timeout, and they're crying about it. Imagine crying about a 300-second timeout. But yeah, I know you were making a point. You cannot just say, for the sake of making a point, telling somebody to give. Oh, he was saying like, "Oh, give me your address. I'm gonna come behind you." Please make your point a different way, okay? Please make your point a different way, but.
Can we just block that person? Because I don't tolerate that.
No. That guy was not actually. I gave them a 3. Like I hope they won't do it again. Okay, they were trying to call someone else's hypocrisy, but timeout was enough. I think if they don't learn their lesson, I mean, I'm pretty sure some of these crybabies, they might just quit themselves. I don't know. We'll see. I hope they don't. I hope that you don't do that again. All right. I do want to highlight the comments here. There we go. Manuel is saying religion. No, okay, so this is the standard religion, anti-religion, which I probably agree with. I do want to highlight the bad comments here. Look at this. Div is saying, I am sad to know that this happened, but also glad it didn't happen to any of the libraries or non-religious schools. Look at this comment. Holy crap.
Disgusting.
You're disgusting. Oh, wow. Okay. Disgusting. Look at the tribalism here. The guys, don't let people tell you that it's only religious people who do tribalism, right? Don't this is atheists also do tribalism. Look at this. So apparently humans' lives don't matter if they're in the religious school rather than in a library. So, okay. Let me see. So some of these comments are good. I just want to highlight the bad ones. See, guys, at Atheist Republic, we call out our own community. We don't shy away from, shining a light on people that have disgusting views, not just within the atheist community, but within the Atheist Republic community. We highlight them, okay? We don't like, you know how, anyways. Look, I think this is, this person, I think Rahul is saying, seems like a faulty one went off prematurely. Anyways, RIP. So this person is suggesting that maybe it was themselves because it was in a religious school. Oh, this person is correct. Artem is saying, wow, just wow, these comments are what's wrong in the world. Exactly, some of them. Not all of them, but yes, I agree with you. What does this mean? I don't feel sorry because my anger blocks it.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Wait, let me see. Yeah, people are doing laugh. What do 35 plus people find funny? People are doing laugh reactions to this because it happened to a religious school. When was I saw another comment. Only religion can make these.
Anyone who revels in the suffering of humans like this, it really makes me despair.
There were more comments. Oh, here, this one. Muna saying the bombers and the bombed were both praying to the same Almighty. Pig emoji, pig emoji, pig emoji. Yeah, why did 31 people laugh at this? So the radical was schooled in a religious school, had training, and then bombed a religious school full of children of God for God. I can't wrap this around my head. What's going on? Okay, that's not that bad. The stones they made will fall on their faces. Okay, yeah. So this is a lot of like excuses for a lot of their, yeah. So again, proof that atheists are not immune from crappy ideas like this,
from being
right?
trash.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, thank you for joining us. Subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell thingy. If you haven't, I don't know why. What's holding you back? Okay, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, why haven't you subscribed to our channel? Explain that to us, please. Like, bell, and also if you're not getting notifications and stuff because YouTube is not telling people that we have shows, because YouTube is like, oh, this person told us that they want to get your shows, right? They want to get your videos, but nah, we think is no. And they also hit the bell button, but nah, you guys are too controversial. We want to show them mainstream stuff. We want to show them CNN or cat videos or whatever. But people are like, no, we want to see Atheist Republic. And YouTube is like, no, we don't think you want this. They're like, no, please show it to us. We say to you, we want to see Atheist Republic. And YouTube is like, no, we think we know what's better for you than you yourself. So, to solve that, there's a link in the description, which is to our newsletter. So hopefully we could email it to you. So hopefully you get some of our content that way, okay? So, yeah, subscribe to our newsletter as well. And share our videos because, we do get demonetized. That's an obvious on every one of our videos. So F that. But we don't care about that anymore. But we also get deprioritized. And that's even more damaging to us. Deprioritized, what does that mean? That means we don't show up on the suggested, videos on the right and all that, on people's homepages. And that's how channels grow. Unfortunately, we can't grow. So we need you guys to share our videos.